Guys, today I'm going to do a tutorial and I'm going to use this little palette right here. I'm going to use some colors that I haven't shown you yet, so I'm excited for this. And then on the lower lash line, I'm thinking of using the red one because I want to try the mascara by Colourpop. I do have all of the swatches on these, on all the colorful ones. If you want to see it, I have it linked up there. I don't know about the wear time or anything like that because I haven't used them enough, but once I know, I'll tell you. Once I have to use them all. They're probably all different because they're different colors. But anyways, today I'm going to use these on this one on the lower lash line, and I'm not sure how it's gonna look, but we'll find out. And then I'm also gonna use some other newish things or some things that I have been using lately, just things that I've been liking. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna start off with the face because I don't have anything on. My lips are super red because they're chapped and they look extra big. They're already big, I know that they are. I mean, I'm not complaining. I like the way that they look, but they are extra red. So I'm gonna get started with my face first, and I'm gonna use my moisturizer, which is the Derma E Skin Restore. And I've been applying this with a brush because I feel like I get my nails in there. It's kind of like deep in there, so I get it under my nails and stuff, so I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Right, and then you know what I haven't used? I haven't used this one in any videos lately because I've been trying foundations and I haven't been wanting this to change anything. So I have pretty much abandoned this one. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I didn't want it to change the review of like what I was trying to do with my try-ons or wear tests or applications, you know, because this really does help with my dry skin. But then that's not going to show like the true foundation, depending on what it says, you know. If it says you don't need a primer, if it says something that it's hydrating, I want to see. Because not everybody has a face oil or not everybody uses a face oil, so it would like change it. And then I actually got this one out, so I am going to use a primer today. This is the Hangover RX by Too Faced. Okay, so for foundation today, I'm going to use this one, and this one's one of the ones that I really liked out of all the foundations that I've been trying. Besides the L'Oreal one, I did really like this one. And I actually think I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison because I feel like they both give that type of finish that's more on the natural but glowy looking type of skin finish. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like maybe I can try both of these on together at the same time and see how they work. I think this one would be probably just like a little bit more long lasting, but I'm more interested in the finish of it and just seeing like how it looks. So this one is the Dior Skin Glow, and this one's in the color 2W0. And I'm actually gonna apply this with a brush. And I'm just going to take my JH03 and apply it all over my face. And yes, this one is a little bit too warm for me. It does match like the rest of my body, but it doesn't match my neck. So I do apply it there too, so that way it can look a little bit better. But I'm not going to change the color of it. I like it and I know it'll match me later on too. So I am making it work right now, which is working out fine. And then I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Concealer. This one is the Ultra HD Self Setting. This one is in the color 21. And I'm going to apply this down here. And then once I'm done with this part, I feel like I can... Not that I can. I feel like it looks... Like it just starts giving me like a little bit more of my skin tone, I guess. Like it just starts looking better. Doesn't look so warm anymore. This brush that I'm using is from a set by Sleek Makeup. I got this from Walgreens and it was in a set of 7 brushes, so this is the one that I'm using to blend out my concealer today. And I really liked it. Like at first I was not even using this brush, I just had it there, and then I tried it for concealer and I was like, oh, this actually does blend it out pretty good. It's not like the softest, but it's not pokey at all. I meant like it's a little stiff, you know, but it's not hurting me or like I can feel it on my skin. No, it does feel good on my face pretty much. It's not poking me. I feel like I'm looking so glowy, which I like it. I am going to put powder on and set everything, but I like the finish of both of these products, the foundation and the concealer. I really like it. I'm kind of itchy right there. Okay. So now I'm going to set everything and I'm going to use, I didn't grab a powder, let me get a powder. I'm going to use this one by Too Faced. This is the Born This Way and it's in the color Translucent. I thought I had a color to it, but no. And I'm going to use my Morphe JH07 to set my under eyes. This Makeup Forever HD Concealer is the one that's self-setting, so you necessarily don't have to set it if you don't want to. I do it sometimes, I don't other times, but both ways I like it. So If you want to see my thoughts on everything completely, I do have a video on this one too. I pretty much have a video on almost everything. I just post so much and I buy so many different things that I try on camera and I do a review on, so usually you can reference back to something like a video from somewhere, you know, from the past few months if it's something new. If it's not, I most likely still have it. It's just a little far back, especially if it's like a foundation, a concealer, a palette, things like that. You will find a video on it. And then the other brush from the Sleek makeup kit is this one right here that I have been using for powder, and I feel like I have been using some other ones that are a little bit more spread out. This one is a little more dense, but I feel like it's kind of like the right size and the right height to where it just like presses the powder in my face. So just wanted to tell you about this one because I do like the set. Like, I like the brushes from there. I don't think I've used every single one like a lot, but the ones that I am showing you are the ones that I feel like really, like, I'm actually using in my makeup steps. The thing is that I have different brushes and I end up always using the same ones. So I'm like, okay, I need to use some other ones because what's the point of just having them there clean while the other ones are probably dirty, or I've already used them a little bit and it's like, okay, I can use something else, you know. So now I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna do my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. I'm gonna use this burnt orange shade right here. This is called Hazelnut, and I'm gonna use the JH30 brush, the Morphe JH30 brush, and I'm gonna use this shade as my transition shade. This is a very big fluffy brush, and it just makes it really easy to blend out. It's like you barely have to do much. It's like super easy to blend out. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. Okay, and then the next shade that I'm gonna use is Acorn, and this one is a cool tone brown shade. I'm gonna keep this one in the crease area and intensify this area. I'm not gonna bring it up too high because I don't want it to look too dark going towards my brow. I also don't want it to cover up the burnt orange shade. For this, I'm using the Morphe M514 blending brush. I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to go back into the burnt orange shade and go over the line. I feel like if I go with the big blending brush, then it's just going to spread it out even more, and I don't want to. A little bit of Acorn again, which is the brown one, and again, keep it right here in the crease. Okay, so I know it looks crazy right now. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. Don't say anything. I don't know yet, but we will find out. I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution. I have like a fuzz. Okay, there you go. The Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. I don't really want to use too much of this, so I'm not going to like be precise about it where I spread it. So all I'm going to do is apply a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take a fluffy eyeshadow brush and apply this all over the eyelid area. That was a lot of product, so I'm just going to do both eyes at the same time. And I'm just going to go over the eyelid. Okay, and then all over the eyelid, I'm going to use... should I use that one? That does look pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use the color Mirage, and that one is a shimmery maroon shade, and I'm going to take the same fluffy brush. And it already has a little bit of that concealer on it, or the canvas, cut crease canvas. So it's already sticky on my eyelid. I don't need to apply anything else. And I'm not going to spray it either. I'm just going to remove the fallout here. And I'm going to take some concealer because I have not cleaned up underneath my brow. So I'm going to do that now. Today I'm going to try this one by... Am I recording? Yes. Today I'm going to try this one by Benefit. This is the Roller Liner. And I've been using the NYX one so long, like forever. So I'm going to try this one today because I do have other eyeliners. It's just I'm stuck on one and then it gets boring like using the same one all the time. So I'm just going to use this one today. Like I said, it's brand new. I've never tried this eyeliner before. It is a felt tip liner. It does look very pointy. Hopefully it works good for me. That was pretty easy, so I didn't have any trouble. Oh, I just poked my eye. Using it, so there you go. Okay, so now I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes and apply mascara. Okay, so I decided to do a few coats of mascara. I do have some falsies out here that I was thinking about using. These are the House of Lashes Allura Light, but I might not use them. I don't know, it just depends on how it looks towards the end, because I just feel so free not wearing falsies. But sometimes it does make the eye look a little bit better, a little bit more done up, I guess you could say. But I want to do whatever makes me feel more comfortable, and I feel like just leaving it like this is pretty much fine. So what I'm going to do next is use the color Hazelnut, which is the same shade that I applied on top. On the transition area, I actually got a little bit of mascara on me, but I'm going to apply this one on my lower lash line. Okay, so there's that color, and like I said, this looks a lot more red than I thought my eye look was going to be, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to use this color right here, and this is like a neon red almost. I'm not really going to try to build that color up. I'm just gonna apply it on top of this to make it a little bit brighter, more of a brighter red. That color is like a neon orange, like a neon coral, but applying it on top of a reddish color, it's gonna make it look more red than coral. And I'm gonna take this clean little blending brush and just go over this. That looks like a lot. I feel like this is like, I went a little too low with the red, and it's really hard to like fix, so I'm going to try to fix it anyways. I'm going to use a little bit of the loose powder. Just try to bake right here. Still looks the same? It does. So I have to do this because I need to clean it up. I know it's going to be like super weird to apply concealer on top of powder, but it just looks way too low, and I'm pretty much just gonna ruin the look if I keep it. So I need to clean it up with concealer. Don't do this if you're following this tutorial. Hopefully you're just watching me for entertainment or to spend the time, because I wouldn't recommend redoing this. I'm gonna take the concealer brush and just clean that up. Blend that out. Don't go that low. It's just that, I don't know, it just happened. Okay, I was trying to blend it out and it just went a little bit too low, but I cleaned it up now, so that looks better. And I also added eyeliner. I was like this close to like, okay, let me just finish my makeup and do the next video that I'm gonna film instead of filming it. But whenever I do my makeup, it doesn't always turn out perfect or exactly how I thought, so I'm just gonna keep going, you know, because sometimes I make it work and I just keep going, and that's just something normal to do, you know. So I applied this one on the waterline. This is the color Torch. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 liner, and I still feel that little thing on my face that I've been trying to take off the entire time. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna use the Left on Red mascara by Colourpop. This is their newest BFF mascara, and I'm gonna apply this one only on the lower eyelashes. The only thing I can say about these, even though I haven't used them long enough, is that the wand is pretty big. It kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and it's pretty big, so it's kind of hard for me to get on my lower lashes. It's easier on top, but it's just, at least on my eyes, it's just a little bit more difficult on the bottom. Okay, there you go. So that is done, which looks a little different than black because it's something different. And then for bronzer today, I'm going to use the Hula Bronzer by Benefit, and I'm going to use it with this big fluffy brush. This is, again, another one from the Sleek Makeup Kit, and it's very similar to the powder one, as you can see right there. And it's almost the same size, but the shape is a little bit different. Since it is a little bit fluffier, I feel like it's gonna blend out a bronzer a little better than my smaller bronzer brush that I have been using for a long time, which is the Real Techniques. Alright, and then for blush, I didn't grab one, did I? No. For blush, I'm gonna use this one by Makeup Revolution. This one is called Nude, and it's a very light pink shade. And then for highlight today, I'm going to use the Persona Cosmetics. The color of it, I also like just, it's very, very glowy. It's just one of those glowy highlighters. Okay, so I don't want to put colorful lipstick on today, especially because it's like very red on top already. So I'm not going to do anything colorful on the lips. I am going to use this one. And even though I don't love the shade, I am going to apply a lip gloss on top of it. I do want this because my lips are super chapped. And this one is like the orangey color. This one is from the Mickey Mouse collection with Dose of Color. This one's called Moi. And this one is the Milani Satin Matte Lip Cream in the color Lavish. And I'm just gonna like pat it on so that way I don't mess with my lipstick too much. So like I said, I almost quit doing the tutorial, but I figured, you know, that's the reality of it. It's not like I can 100% always get what's in my mind and like do that, because it doesn't always happen. There are mistakes. There are things that happen along the way to where I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if I should have done that, or I shouldn't have blended that high, or I shouldn't have whatever it is. You know what I mean? So I almost quit, but I didn't. That is the reality of it. That's how sometimes it happens in real life. Do like the way that the mascara looks on my lower lashes. Let me know what you think about Colourful Mascara and what you think about how it looks right now on my look. I'm excited to try the other colors and do some tutorials incorporating them in my looks. But anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said, I hope you liked it, even though there were little bumps along the way. But hopefully you still had fun watching it. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.